Mike King here. Well, we've had an exciting week, a busy week this week, and this week's message is really going to focus on our devotion, if you will, and the real creative work that we've done around moral injury. And thanks to Dr. Rita Nakashima Brock and the great work that she's done for us, and all of you for the great work you have done. We got really good news this week, and that was a wonderful publishing of an article that Dr. Brock had written by the Christian Century magazine. Christian Century magazine. The definition of it, of the article, was really a part of a series called How My Mind Has Changed. Rita's article in particular was An Epidemic of Moral Injury. An Epidemic of Moral Injury. Published just this week, showed up on my little Google alert. I love seeing that. Love seeing all of you when you show up in my Google alert. This was fantastic. To give you an idea of how you can get to this, go to www.christiancentury.org/article/how my mind has changed/epidemic/moral/injury. Really a great article, really a great opportunity. And I know we have all seen all the publicity over the last several days around literally the exit from Afghanistan and the impact this is going to have on our veterans and folks who had already come home from Afghanistan. Just want you to know that this really makes us even more focused on this. We've always been focused on it, but now our services to vets, our potential approach to the VA, we know that Congress is calling upon the VA to take on an even more major responsibility with this huge obligation there. We know that Rita and others have been talking about recruiting of retired military chaplains to help expand the work that we're doing around moral injury. So just know that we're going to be pivoting even harder on this in the same way that we did during the pandemic, how we pivoted to make sure we could adapt this for working with healthcare workers who were having a crisis at that moment. Well, now we're having a crisis with our own veterans who have really been kind of the home base for moral injury work for us. We're literally spending afternoons right now, brainstorming and coming up with proposals and saying, how can we expand and be ready for this and be providing these services and frankly get revenue and support for providing these services. So just know that that's where we are. That's where our heads are. That's where our concentration is. And we're going to come up with things that we can take forward here literally in the next several days. So know that that's where we are, and that's a real focus for us now. I want to thank all of you for what you're doing. I hope you have a Labor Day weekend that is good and restful. Goodness gracious, we've never needed that more in this country. Can you imagine? Never needed it more. So I hope you have time to do that, to be able to recharge yourself and know that, you know what, you have saved lives. You have saved lives every day, and we're going to continue saving lives. God bless you.